a very, very exciting delivery, which I have to share with you. Leaving you on suspense here. Drum roll, please. Success! I might regret this, or I might have the best time of my life. Welcome back to the vlogs. I am looking a little bit crazy, but it actually doesn't look too bad, but I've got my heatless rollers in. We are just arriving in the Cotswolds, so we are having a weekend here. When I say weekend, we're going to spend the most of today and probably drive back this evening because my sister lives here. We're going to spend some time with my family today, which will be really nice, and it's actually such a lovely day. We have been so blessed with all of this lovely sunshine, so I'm really hoping it's going to stay. She got this lovely linen set on. It's from Fashionphile, the brand. I've done a lovely order from them because we're going to be going away soon, and I thought this is actually perfect today. It's this nice kind of peplum shaped top with the matching trousers, and then I've just bought my Ralph Lauren cardigan in case for an extra layer. But we've had basically like a 2-hour journey, so I've just left my heatless rollers in. I'll take them out in a minute because we're about 10-20 minutes away, so we're going to go for some lunch first, and then I'm not sure what's on the agenda. We'll probably mooch around the shops. There's some lovely interior shops in Tetbury as well where we're going to be based, and then just spend time with family, which would be nice. But I thought I'd pick up the camera and show you a little bit of the Cotswolds whilst we're here. Chris is actually wearing his new jumper from Suit Supply, which I love. How would you explain the colour? It's like a mushroom colour, isn't it?
Taupe.
Yeah, it looks lovely with the shorts you're wearing as well.
It's actually right, taupe.
Taupe, yeah, I'd say like, it is.
Mushroom.
Yeah. Suit, she looks really
Check
nice.
me out.
I know.
What colours?
And Bailey is also with us in the back. We've put his little bandana on. It feels like I've got like a frog in my throat.
Yeah, we're matching today.
You are. Yeah, it just feels so lovely. We're just driving through now, and I love coming into the Cotswolds when you see all of the stone and the brick and all the lovely little houses. But yeah, it's such a lovely little town in Tetbury, so hopefully we can have a little mooch, have some lunch, and sit out in the sun because it is such a lovely day. I'm just going to quickly top up my lipstick. I'm actually using the new Road lip liner. This is in shade Lunge, and it's actually quite thick for a lip liner, if you can see. Sorry, this is quite chaotic. Oh, hold you here. But just to quickly touch up, I can't really see much through the viewfinder. But I quite like that it's a little bit more chubby because you don't have to be so like precise with it. The Road Lip Peptide, this is the shade Toast. I've just had a top up of this because I love this one. It's such a nice colour, and it actually just like stays on your lips as well. It doesn't come off easy, and it keeps them moisturised. So, moment of truth, let's take my hair out of the curlers as well. And I always have this in my bag, my Cordially elixir, just to freshen up your face. I love that smell. Okay, so this is just like a big rod that I use and just have it in a high pony. I did actually do a tutorial and post this on my Instagram if you want to see how I actually do it. It's so easy, and it just keeps your curls in. So I did my Dyson blowout yesterday, and it means I don't have to bother so much with it today. I mean, look at those curls and that bounce from just having it in overnight, and it's just so much better for your hair because then you're not constantly putting heat on it. And look at all the volume it gives when you put it in a high pony as well. So definitely go and watch the tutorial if you want to achieve this, because this has kind of been my go-to recently, and it saves so much time. So I'm pretty much ready. I've got my Spec sunnies, kind of zhuzh up my hair, and I'll pick up when we're there. Have some nice lunch in the sun. So we've just got here, we're actually at a place called Calcott, and this is also, the other part of it is a hotel and spa, so I definitely want to go have a little mooch after because it's so lovely. Sorry, I was just ordering drinks, but how lovely is it here?
Where's the tan you were talking about? Look, well pale.
No, I do think it's this camera. It wipes you out. Every time I've always moan about it on my vlogs, it makes me look a lot more pale than it is.
You look nice and tan.
I know, I was just saying to Chris, he's got a good tan.
Ghost.
And also, I did do a top up of the Molly May filter tan, and it's actually so nice, but it's not picking up on camera for some reason. But yeah, we're just waiting for everyone. We actually got here a little bit early. I had such a lovely time in the Cotswolds. I know I wasn't able to vlog a lot of it, and I said I was obviously going to be taking you with us, but to be truthful, we just spent some lovely time with my family, and I don't always want to be getting out the camera and putting it in their faces, so it was nice just to spend some time with them. Whoa, why is this road so busy all of a sudden? But I feel like this Royal Mail could be pulling up for me. No. But yeah, we ended up coming back late that night. We didn't end up staying, and it's actually a few days later, but I don't know if I'm going to regret this today. Why can't I get my words out? I think it's because I'm feeling a little bit angst, but also very excited. I'm obviously dressed in my riding gear. How beautiful, by the way, is this new base layer from Holland Cooper? Obviously, I love their equestrian wear, and I love the little logo here, and I've matched it with my blue navy breeches, and then I've just put a jacket over the top because the weather hasn't been keeping to spring. It was lovely when we went to the Cotswolds, and we were basically sat out all afternoon, and then it's taken a turn for the worse. But today it's kind of sunny, windy, but cloudy, so I was like, I'm gonna layer up because I'm going for my first time out on the gallops. Like I said, I might regret this, or I might have the best time of my life. So the people who run the stables, they were like, Chloe, you've been going on about the gallops for ages, and obviously now it's spring, we're going to go out on them. Do you want to come out with us next week? This was obviously last week. I was like, yeah, you know what? I just had the best hack ever. I was like, woohoo, have that adrenaline rush. I was like, I'm going to do it. Now the time has come, and I'm like, yeah, never done this before, but I spoke to my instructor. She was like, you're going to be fine. Like, it's going to be absolutely fine. She's not actually coming out with me. It's someone else taking me out. But it's going to be a good 2-hour hack, basically, because it takes an hour to get to the gallops. Then we go on the gallops. Then we obviously want to give the horses a little bit of a break. And then we come back. So I'm really, really excited. But I'm basically going to go now to... it's a place called College Farm, and it stocks all of the equestrian wear. That's where I got my hat fitted, it's where I got my boots fitted, and I want to go and get my vest. I feel like I've been meaning to get my vest for so long now, especially when I'm riding and going out hacking, and usually come spring, summer, I like to do a bit of cross country as well. So yeah, because I'm going out on the gallops, I was like, I definitely want to feel a little bit more secure. So I'm going to go get my vest. I'm hoping I'm going to be on Raven, because that's how I've been riding recently out on my hacks, and I feel so safe on her. She's just such a lovely, easy horse to ride when out, and I just feel a lot safer on her. So I said, if I can, I'd love to ride Raven. So I'm going to go now and get my vest fitted before I head to the stables, but it's a good half-hour away, so I need to get going because I'm definitely just yapping to you guys. But I thought I'd actually just pick up the camera because I didn't really pick up since the Cotswolds. Today's going to be either a very amazing adrenaline rush, or I really hope this doesn't go south. It's going to be like one of those memes, you know, it's like this, and 5 minutes later she did not know, and then something happens. But no, it's going to be fine, fingers crossed. Looking so cute, but I had the best time of my life. That was so much fun. I really did not get like footage. I think one of the guys who was basically in like a buggy driving with us, I think he managed to get a clip, so hopefully if I get it I'll insert it into the vlog. But I was just not getting my phone out, and that's actually quite nice, just to live in the moment and enjoy it. And it was just so much fun. Raven was just an absolute babe. She really kept up. We were definitely the ones at the back, the slower ones, but Slow and Steady wins the race. We just had the best time. We were out for 2.5 hours, so it took like an hour to get there. Then once we got to the gallops, we did about 2 runs of the gallops, and then we came back and went through like the old woods and just did a bit of a hack. And it's so good for the horses, and they really do love it. And Splash, the horse in front of us, she knew where she was going. She started doing this like dance when we were getting there, because she was getting so excited. And it's just so lovely to see how much the horses enjoy it as much as we enjoy it as well. So just the best way to start the day. I've had the best morning. I really wish actually I'd managed to get some footage of it, because it was just a whole different experience, because we went a different trek, a different route, and it was just nice to see a bit more around the country as well, and also riding on the road a bit, which I've never really experienced so much, and obviously dealing with the horses if they get a little bit spooked or whatnot. So really good challenge, had the best time. And then I've just popped 2 at the florist now, because I came yesterday and she said they're going to get the hydrangeas in, because I want to fill a few of the vases in the house, especially in the studio. So I'm hoping they're going to have them, so let's see. They had the flowers, and how beautiful of these. I feel like it's so hard to get hydrangeas at the minute, and look how fresh these are. They've just bloomed, so they are absolutely stunning. So I'm going to put them in the house. And then I also picked out a few different flowers to put together. I wanted a pop of blue, so I thought this could be nice in a big vase, maybe in the studio, and have a bigger kind of arrangement. So this has made me so happy, like going riding and then getting flowers. Best way to start the morning. Now I've got to go back, I've got to crack on with some work. I'm gonna have a quick bite to eat first. I'm so hungry. I've just put the dryer on, so you can probably hear that in the background, but this is really not the most riveting lunch, but I love crispy kale. So I've done crispy kale with extra virgin olive oil, lemon, oregano, salt, pepper, and then I've just made some homemade croutons with sourdough and rosemary. Oh, that crunch. Oh, good. Do them so quick and easy in the air fryer. I never buy croutons anymore because I much prefer homemade ones. I usually make a big batch, but I've just made it real quick today for my lunch. And then I've also grilled a piece of chicken with garlic to go with it, and then I'll just put a little bit more lemon. Such a quick, easy, healthy lunch. Chris is kaled out, so he's like so sick of me buying and eating kale, but I just love it. I love the crunchy kale. I also love it cooked. So this is going to be my quick lunch. I'm then going to arrange the flowers and get to work. Post-riding shower. Feel so much better, and I also just get really bad allergies, but feel better now I've had a shower. But this is when I question myself of why I put myself up on the internet like this, like why? But when I was ill, was it last week or the week before, I was just craving, like, you know, that full skincare, tan, bring myself back. So the tan has been reapplied. I'm using the Molly May filter again, and also I actually posted about it. They have kindly sent me some products to try. So I've actually used the body cream and also the scrub. So I used the scrub to take off my last one, and then I put this on, and my skin feels like a baby's bum. It's quite thick, but it's really nourishing. So I'm very happy with that tan. But I haven't done this in ages, and I feel like once you start, you have to kind of keep doing it. So I'm now committed to the course, but I had this horrible breakout here. I don't know if you can see, and hence why I haven't picked up the camera in a few days, because honestly, no one wanted to see my face like this. It's just been so aggressive, and it's finally starting to come down now. It was huge. It was like a bowl, like another planet was found on my chin, but it's finally coming down now. So I'm going to just quickly get all of this kind of like fluff and exfoliate my face. I feel like it's so overdue. I really don't know why this camera has been making me look so pale recently, but while I'm here doing this, I thought I'd also share with you some of my favourite skincare products at the minute that I've been using. Albeit, I feel like apart from this breakout, my skin has actually been really good recently, and I've started to get my pigmentation come back, which is really common this time of the year, obviously while we're getting some sun. I do usually just always wear a hat, and I've been wearing a cap every day whilst being in the garden, but my pigmentation really just flare up. I mean, can you see all this again? I'm sorry, this was sat on my face, and no wonder I was breaking out, because I was probably just clogged up. Now I've basically done my shed, my skin feels so sore and dry, which is really normal. I do find sometimes as well it can make you break out a little bit straight after. Mine, I feel like my skin has got used to it, but at first it used to, but it just feels, once you've got it back like nourished and hydrated, it's fine. But I've just used this face mask, and I'm going to keep it on for like a good 20-30 minutes to really soak in. It's the 1-1 Skin facial mask, and I actually really love them. They are expensive, but I do find that these work really well. Thought whilst this is marinating, I'd actually show you what's in my current skincare bag. I love this Celine toiletry bag, by the way, that I got from Paris. I just feel like I can fit so much in here. Like, look how many products are in here. So not all of them I use every day, but these are kind of in my go-tos. This one especially, you can see I'm really coming to the end of this now. This is the Pro Collagen Micro Serum. It's the Plumping Hydration Serum, and my skin has been drinking this up, as you can see. It is so good if you have dry skin, and because it's got the rose element in it, it's really nice for sensitive skin as well. So always love my Elemis products. Along with that one, I've also, this is actually a new one. It's not actually new to Elemis, it's just a new one I've been using from Elemis, and I've actually seen a really big difference in my skin on how more like plump and firm it is by using this. It's the Pro Collagen Future Restore Serum, and I have to say I've been really actually impressed with this. I use it morning, and I also use it in the evening. That's only when I'm not using in the evening my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I've been using this for years. I absolutely love this. It's definitely worth the hype. So they're just like some favourites. I'm also at the bottom of this one. I've had a lot of empties recently, which goes to show how much I love and use them. I'm really scraping the barrel on that. That is one of those products you have to use religiously for you to see the results, and it really does work. It just makes you look like you've had, well, they call it on TikTok like facelift in a bottle. It is so good in terms of just like lifting and sculpting your face. So I always have my magic cream in here just for everyday use. I usually use this in the day mixed with my Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I definitely need to replenish this, but I know some people can find this quite thick, but because I've been getting a lot of dry skin recently, this has worked really well for me. Another one they actually recommend, I use this all the time, by the way, I just saw it on the top, I'm running to the end. It's the La Roche-Posay SPF 50, and this is the skin tint one, so when I'm having no makeup days, this is perfect. When I'm having a breakout, I always use the why can't I get my words out today? I always use the Salicylic Serum, the Blemish Serum from Caudalie, and I just put it on any of the areas where I'm breaking out, and this really helps to just wipe it out. It basically dries it out, and I usually use that in the evening, if so. I've come to the end of this as well, my Premier Crew eye cream from Caudalie. This I need to top up. I always use this, I've used it for the years. It's the Novu Lash and Brow Conditioning Serum, but I'm yet to find one. This just like conditions it, but I want to find one that actually helps to lengthen your lashes and also like fluff up your brows. So if you've got any recommendations, please leave them in the comments. I always have a little mini Sudocreme in here. And then I've got my Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing facial pads. Use these like twice a week. And then I also always have my cleansing balm. This is my mini because I have got my bigger one in my other bathroom, but this is my mini just for in here when I'm traveling. Skin and Me, I use this in the evening. I use this every other night in the evening actually, and this has worked wonders for my skin. I used to get these really bad hormonal acne breakouts here on my cheeks, and this has helped clear that up. It's also a great one if we all need our SPF, and I don't wear anything less than SPF 50, and I'm wearing makeup. This is what I have underneath. It's the Beauty Pie one, and this is the UVA and UVB, and this is so good because it's feather light. And sometimes I find with SPFs, they can go quite gloopy and give you that like white film, but look at that. I did not have to really rub that in. It just sinks into your skin, and it's exactly what it says. It's feather light, so it doesn't leave any like white residue. And then this, actually finished this last night, my Tan Luxe the face drops. I use this twice a week, and I use these in the evening. But that's pretty much everything that's in here at the minute. I've got some other products that I've been loving that are in my other bathroom, which I use more for the evening. I can't believe I've been talking to you like this for the past half an hour or however long it is. So I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to get myself together because this just ain't cute. Successful trip to the garden centre. I managed to get the hydrangeas as soon as she literally just put them all out, so I managed to get the best pick of the bunch. So I've got, I think it's 5 white, which are looking beautiful. You can see they're just starting to bloom, which is a really good time to get them when they're just starting to bud. And then I've got 2 blue hydrangeas, so I've got 2 big pots. These are a little bit bigger than the ones I've previously got. The ones I got before were literally the last ones. They were kind of semi-dead, but I've brought them back to life with a hydrangea feed. But these are going to look beautiful across the front of the house. I'm going to put these in the border, which we started a few weeks ago with when my parents were here. So I'm going to start planting these. I've just gone and got some soil that's going to help, because it's a little bit more clay soil at the front. And then I'm thinking here, if it picks up, to put one of the blue ones planted back here and have this look quite nice, because these come out blue as well when they start to bloom. And dig up this plant here. And I was thinking, do I even put another blue one here? But then I have got the gorgeous pot from Home Sense that I'm thinking to put that in. But I'm going to do the white ones first across the front, because it's going to take me a while to actually dig all the holes for these. So let's get gardening. days later. You can see I've got my rail here. It's looking very messy because I'm starting to put together my outfits because we are going away to Tuscany. I'm so excited. So I've had some lovely new bits in, and I've also had a very, very exciting delivery, which I have to share with you. So I think it's fair to say I have not purchased a luxury designer bag in so long, and it made me realize I did my video at the beginning of the year, like my favorite and my worst purchases, luxury purchases of last year, and I do it every year and I do my review. And so much was going on last year, obviously getting married and doing house renovations, that my focus and money and time was going elsewhere. But now I don't have the wedding and I have a little bit more focus on myself. I thought it's about time I treat myself. So I've added something new to the collection, which is very, very exciting. So this I actually found pre-loved on Fashionphile. So if you haven't heard of Fashionphile before, they're an ultra luxury retailer that sell pre-loved pieces, and it's amazing. You can find pieces on there that you really struggle to get. So you've got Hermes bags, you've got Dior, you've got Chanel. So many amazing luxury retailers are stocked on there. And especially with Hermes, you've got Birkins, you've got Kellys, and there's so many options. So if you don't want to play the game or be on the waiting list forever, you can shop on Fashionphile and find so many amazing pre-loved items, and also really great vintage items as well, which I love. So I've added a new little something to my collection, and I'm so excited to wear this, and I've actually just received it, so it's just come in the post. And it does have the authentication label with it. So they do authenticate all of their items on the website, so it just gives you that peace of mind as well. And I have to say, this was such a good price for Chanel. We know that Chanel has upped its prices, it's forever upping its prices. And I own my black Chanel bag, like the classic flap, and I got that so many years now. It was actually during, I think it was when we came out of our first lockdown. I did do a video on that, so you can see how I went to the store and I brought it, and it was such a milestone for me to buy my first Chanel bag. I love it, I wear it all the time, and it's so timeless and classic that I was like, you know what, it's time to add another one to the collection. I'm leaving you on suspense here. Drum roll please. Ta-da! This is the lambskin small flat bag in the gorgeous beige colorway, and this on the website said it had slight wear, and I'm honestly really impressed because it isn't that worn. There's a little bit here on the straps if you can see closely, and here at the back where the back pocket is. But to me, I actually like that kind of lived-in feel to the bag. It gives it that vintage feel, and it has the gold hardware. It does have the certificate of authenticity on the bag as well when you get it. And it does quote, "This item has been inspected by our team of expert authenticators and is backed by our lifetime guarantee." So you really do have peace of mind when you are shopping on Fashionphile. And I think when it comes to luxury, I love shopping pre-loved. I recently got my Rolex pre-loved, and this is a new addition to my bag collection. And I know she's just gonna be forever loved, used, and will not get dusty. So I'm so happy with this, and I love the size of it. So I thought I'd actually show you what you can fit in this bag, because I did test it straight away to see if my phone would fit in here. And inside here is also the Chanel card for authenticity. So I'm gonna just pop that in the little zip, which is handy for putting like your lip gloss or lip balm or whatever it is in here, like your cards. So I have the max size phone, and it fits in the bag perfectly. So you can fit your phone in here, and then I still have a lot of room. I can put like lip gloss, my cards, all of those things, like the essential everyday items that you need. So although it is the small size compared to my medium flap, I can still fit in what I need in here. And what I love with this bag as well is you can adjust the straps. So you can have it with the long strap, and you can just wear it crossbody, which actually looks really chic. I've just got a bit more of a casual outfit on today. But let's picture this in Tuscany with a linen outfit, sipping rosé. But for now, you can kind of picture it with this outfit that I've just got on. You can wear it crossbody, and what I also love is how I will be wearing it too, you can grab the strap, the longer one, open it up here from the clasp, and basically cross it over and loop it under. You can also get clips for this, which I might order actually from Amazon to make this a little bit easier. And then you just simply pull the strap through, and then you have a double strap, which you can then wear as a shoulder bag. So it's very versatile, which I love. And I like the fact that this just sits perfectly. Oh, I love her. I love the color. I love how timeless and classic this bag is. I am very, very happy with this purchase. Like I said, this was such a good buy as well. So this was in dollars, and it was $3,795 for this bag, which I think is a good price given the Chanel increase and the cost of a bag brought brand new. So I am very happy with my pre-loved Chanel. She is going to be loved, used and adored. And I actually found some other pieces on there which I've now got my eye on, because I love my Chanel ballet flats, and they have the Chanel ballet flats on the website, which is amazing, in loads of different sizes and in different colors. But I also want the slingbacks, so I've definitely got my eye on them as well. There's so many options, there's so many great accessories, earrings, and again across all of your favorite designer brands. So I would definitely be looking to shop a few more pieces on there, especially as I'm starting to grow my collection and also invest for the spring and summer months. I feel like the slingbacks will go perfectly with the bag. And whilst we're on the topic of bags, I've also had this lovely new bag gifted to me from one of my favorite bag brands, and this is Demillier. So I feel like you guys know how much I love and use my bags. I wear them to death. I have them in a few different colorways, and I actually have a few different styles. I've got the midi and also the large, and for my birthday last year I actually treated myself to the burgundy color, and I got it engraved on the strap. And they've kindly sent me this beautiful bag which I picked out for summer, and I feel like this is going to go perfectly with my outfits as well. So this is a great way that middle market looks feel when it comes to your bags. This is actually under £500, and it is so well made. It's such a beautiful quality bag. So I actually went for this colorway, which is the beautiful, it's like this chalky white. And this is actually in the midi size. And I went for the midi just because I find I gravitate to this size more than I do with my large one. You can't necessarily fit your laptop in this, but you can fit everything else in. You can see how much room there is in here, and it also comes with the long strap as well. So I have pretty much taken all the packaging out, so I was so excited. I really wanted to share this because they're such a great bag. They look beautiful. They're basically the middle market Birkin, and I'm honestly so happy with this colour. It's not stark white, it's just this really nice chalky cream colour that will match with everything. This will actually be my airport bag, so very happy with the two new additions to my handbag collection. I'm actually just starting to prep everything to pack, so I've been laying out my outfits, and these have come at perfect timing. How beautiful is this laptop case? I feel like I've never found a laptop case that I love, and this is just perfect. And I love the fact that it's not boxy, and it's this beautiful frill case for it that's obviously the material. And these are from Clementine and Mint, and you get them personalized. So she's put the lovely C here embroidered for me. So these were kindly gifted, and I cannot thank her enough because I absolutely love this. It fits my laptop perfectly. It has the little Velcro here so you can secure it in, and it's so easy to take about, and it's just beautiful colors. And then I also got the pouch with my initial embroidered as well, because in here I just have all of my electronics, so chargers, tripods, lights, camera batteries. I'll put my camera in here. It's just basically all of like my electronics I need when I take away. It makes it so much easier for when I'm traveling that I can have it all looking neat and pretty. It's actually a few hours later, hence why it's a little bit darker, but I've just started to pack everything, and I feel like I've actually been pretty organized. And I thought I'd just show you actually some new pieces that I'm packing. I won't show everything because I'm sure you'll be able to see it in my upcoming trip. which I will of course be vlogging, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the Tuscany vlogs. I feel like it's going to be one of my favourite holidays just because I know I love Italy so much and it'll be fun exploring somewhere new. But these actually just came in the post. I did an order on H&M and I thought these are great just for in the evenings. I feel like when you're on holiday you don't want to wear a big heel, and I remember years ago I'd be like, you'd never see me dead in a kitten heel, but I don't mind it. I honestly think it's kind of just that little bit of something that makes it a little bit elevated, and I liked this gold detail, and for the price I feel like you can't go wrong for something like this on holiday. So I've packed them. I've put my Chanel ballet flats in here. I've got my Dior sandals that I wear all the time, my Celine ones. I have packed my new bag, which is in here. So this is my take on the plane case, and I always pack my valuables in here, and then I always pack like an extra outfit and pajamas just in case, like just have a backup option in case the suitcase, but I'm not going to jinx it. We're not going to talk about it because it's going to be fine, but I always just do a backup option anyway. And I've got a few of my other valuables in here and my jewellery. This jewellery case is so good, by the way. It's from Monica Vinader. You can see they've actually monogrammed it with my initials. This was my Christmas present off them, and pretty much all of the jewellery in here is Monica Vinader, which is all of my favourites, and I feel like it's just such a good travel case to take away with you. I actually haven't put too much in here because I didn't want to fully load it, but I will link this because my discount code is actually still valid and you can save 20% off, and I'll also link all of my jewellery because it's on one landing page, so you can go back and see all of my pieces and shop them there if you want anything, because it's pretty much 9 times out of 10 all of my favourite jewellery that I wear. And then of course I put my pouch with all my electronics in here as well that I'm going to need, and I'll put all my camera equipment in here as well. But I've taken a few outfits because I feel like it's going to be such a good opportunity to wear them, and the weather is looking pretty good apart from one day. I've had some gorgeous new dresses in from House of CB that I cannot wait to style. I've packed some more casual pieces. I've got lovely linens. This is actually a little play suit from Reese that I can't wait to wear. So I'm not going to do like a full pack with me because I feel like you guys know how I pack and I have like a meticulous way I do it and I plan my outfits, but it's all in there now, which is very satisfying, and I'm pretty much packed in terms of just needing to add the last little bits. And then the lighting isn't great right now, but I've also packed my airport bag. So in here I've got my mini case, and in here is just basically everything: hair clips, plasters, ibuprofen, inhaler, face mist, hair bubbles, Elizabeth Arden 8 hour, you know, just all those little things that you need. So I always have this when I'm traveling wherever I am. It's just so easy to put everything in there. I then have my new sunnies from Miu Miu. I've got 2 new pairs which I'm very excited to wear. This is the tortoiseshell pair. Probably not going to do it justice in this lighting late at night, but the shape of these are lovely. I've got my passports, when I say me and Chris's, and I've also got this in my Katie Loxton holder with my initials. It always feels so weird to see my new initials. I have just a hair clip for when I'm on the plane, a spare inhaler which I usually put in Chris's bag in case, my favourite hairbrush, this is the travel size one, which is really handy, my card wallet, and what else do I have in here? I think I've got my Summer Fridays lip balm and hand wipes, and then I'm just going to pack some snacks in the morning, and then that is pretty much done. And I feel pretty organised, and this just goes to show you can fit so much in here. I'll also be putting like my vlog camera and phone and a few other bits in here like my Kindle as well before we leave. I look so crazy right now, but I've just sat down, got my current body mask on, and I finally hit the sofa for the evening. I feel like I've been non-stop today, so I haven't been able to vlog as much, and I just didn't have the mental capacity to vlog packing because I had to remember so much, and then I just had to drop Bailey off at the dog sitter as well, which makes me so sad. I hate dropping him off, but I thought I would get 10-15 minutes with this on whilst I plough away with some last minute bits of work. And I've actually just realised the new season of You, couldn't get my words out there with this mask on, has just started, so I'm definitely going to watch an episode tonight before bed, and I'll download that for the plane. But we'll see how it is. I feel like last time it just got a bit repetitive. But we've actually just been getting into White Lotus, the new season of that, so we've been watching that as well. But yeah, any new recommendations for some good series, I would love to know. But that is pretty much me going to sign off for the vlog. I feel like it's been very here, there and everywhere. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. I will be vlogging my whole trip in Tuscany. I cannot wait. Everything that I've listed or shown in this vlog will be down in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I won't look so crazy, I promise.